The morning sun paints gold streaks across Elena Ward's penthouse, a modern masterpiece of glass and restraint. Everything about her space screams control: minimalist decor, precisely arranged flowers, silence punctuated by the distant hum of the city below. Elena's routine is efficient: ritualistic coffee at 6:30, Pilates at 7, business calls by 8. She thrives on movement, stillness only invites memory. During a meeting with her assistant, she reviews the guest list for the upcoming Ward Foundation Gala, an event she co-founded with her ex-husband. Her assistant hesitates, mentioning Damian's name. The air tightens. Elena's hand stills mid-signature, then resumes as if nothing happened. "Send my RSVP," she says coolly. But when the door closes, she exhales, her composure cracking just enough to reveal the woman beneath the armor. "Welcome back, my amazing family and friends. If you're all set to enjoy this story, make sure to subscribe and tell me in the comments where you're watching from, because tomorrow, I'll be dropping another exciting story you're sure to love. Now, let's jump right in. Inside, she's still bleeding. The divorce papers might be signed, but her heart hasn't caught up. Across the city, Damian Ward presides over a boardroom with his usual command. He's all sharp edges and authority. Tailored suits, steady gaze, decisive words. To his employees, he's untouchable. To himself, he's a hollow echo of the man he once was. When his assistant congratulates him on the company's latest record-breaking quarter, Damian barely reacts. He should feel victorious, but every success tastes like dust. His office still holds traces of an abstract painting she once picked, a faint perfume memory that won't leave. Later, in his private suite, he pours a drink and stares out at the skyline. His reflection in the glass looks older, wearier. He tells himself he's moved on. He doesn't believe it. Both Elena and Damian receive identical invitations to the Ward Foundation's annual gala, a charity event they built together before the marriage crumbled. Elena hesitates over hers. She's not sure if attending is strength or masochism. "It's been 5 months," she whispers to herself, fingers tracing her name embossed in gold. Damian, upon receiving his, laughs bitterly. "Of course," he mutters, tossing it onto his desk only to retrieve it moments later. He'll go. He tells himself it's for the foundation. It's not. That night, Elena stands before her window, gazing at the glittering sprawl of New York. The city looks alive, but she feels nothing. Somewhere across the skyline, Damian does the same, glass of scotch in hand, lost in identical silence. Their lives mirror each other's success without satisfaction, independence without peace. Both whisper different versions of the same lie. "I'm over it." The camera lingers on both of them, two separate windows, two fractured souls, one invisible thread pulling them toward the inevitable collision to come. The night of the Ward Foundation Gala unfolds in a world of luxury and spectacle. The ballroom glows beneath crystal chandeliers, a sea of evening gowns and tuxedos. Cameras flash. Champagne flows. Journalists murmur about the first joint appearance of the divorced Wards. Elena enters first radiant in a backless black gown, confidence weaponized. Every step she takes commands attention, yet her smile is practiced, hollow. She greets donors, exchanges pleasantries, but her gaze keeps flickering toward the entrance despite herself. When Damian finally arrives, the atmosphere shifts. His presence is gravitational, charismatic, composed, and slightly dangerous. Conversations hush for a heartbeat. He scans the room until his eyes find hers. It's a collision in silence, 5 months of distance compressed into one charged glance. Neither moves. Neither blinks. Then, as if on cue, both turn away pretending not to care. But the air between them is already electric. A publicist approaches them, all smiles and strategy. "A photo together would make a perfect PR statement," she says. Elena's jaw tightens. Damian raises an eyebrow. Of course, he replies smoothly, before she can refuse. They pose for the camera standing just close enough for the tension to be visible. The photographer asks for one candid shot. He takes her hand. Her pulse spikes. "You're shaking," he murmurs. From disgust, she replies, but her voice betrays her. The photographer laughs. "Perfect. Maybe even a dance." The orchestra begins to play, and suddenly they're moving together, like old times. The rhythm is slow, sensual. The crowd watches, murmuring about their chemistry. For Elena, every step is a battle against memory, the warmth of his hand, the scent she once woke up to, the way her heart still recognizes him. After the dance, they slip away from the crowd, needing air. The hallway is quiet, the walls lined with their shared history, photos from past galas, smiling faces that no longer exist. "Why did you come?" she demands, arms crossed. "To see if I still mattered," he answers. She scoffs. Arrogant as ever. He steps closer. Honest, this time. Silence swells between them, thick, electric, unbearable. He whispers, "You still look at me like you hate me." "Because I do." "Then why are you shaking?" And then impulse overrides pride. One step closer. One breath shared. The kiss lands. It's not tender, it's desperate, angry, laced with months of loneliness and unresolved longing. When the kiss breaks, both stand stunned. Reality rushes in, music, laughter, the distant hum of cameras. Elena's eyes glisten, confusion warring with desire. "This was a mistake," she whispers, before turning and walking away, heels striking like gunshots on marble. Damian doesn't follow. He touches his lips, as if to confirm it happened. Around them, the party goes on, oblivious. But inside both of them, something irreversible has shifted. Morning after the gala. Elena wakes up disoriented, the echo of the kiss pulsing through her like a bruise. She stares at her reflection in the mirror, lips slightly swollen, eyes haunted. For a moment, she looks vulnerable, almost girlish. Then she straightens, puts on her metaphorical armor, and dials back into her polished persona. She buries herself in work, back-to-back meetings, power lunches, media calls. When her best friend, Maya, teases her about the kiss that's already trending online, Elena shuts it down. It was for the cameras, she insists. Optics. Nothing more. But her facade slips when she accidentally touches her lips. The truth is, she can still taste him. Meanwhile, Damian sits in his office, watching the viral clip of their kiss play on repeat, muted, but devastating. His right-hand man jokes, "You've broken the internet." Damian forces a smirk. Publicity's good for business. Inside, he's a storm. The kiss wasn't a strategy. It was real, and that terrifies him. He tries to rationalize it as closure, but every logical thought collapses under the weight of memory. Later that night, he drafts an email to her, "We need to talk." He deletes it. He calls her number, then hangs up before the first ring. For a man who built empires, this kind of vulnerability feels like exposure. The tabloids explode, billionaire exes back together. The kiss that broke the internet. Donors, journalists, and even board members flood their PR teams with questions. Their charity's integrity and their reputations are at stake. Elena's publicist urges her to make a statement. Damian's team wants the same. A joint appearance, they say, would calm the chaos. Elena refuses flatly. "I won't play house for the media." But then comes the blow. Without their joint leadership, one of the foundation's key women's initiatives loses its funding. Elena's principles collide with her pride. If she doesn't agree to face him again, her own cause will suffer. A tense conference call between both camps takes place. The PR head suggests a solution. A weekend retreat at the foundation's lakeside property to coordinate messaging. In reality, it's a trap, two ex-lovers locked in proximity under the guise of professionalism. Damian, with dangerous calm, says, "I'll be there." Elena's jaw tightens. "So will I." When the call ends, both sit in silence. Damian looks out his office window, smirking bitterly. Maybe it's time. Elena, alone in her penthouse, whispers, "What am I doing?" The setting shifts to a secluded lakeside retreat, once the ward's private getaway, now repurposed by the Foundation as a strategic retreat center. The irony isn't lost on either of them. Elena arrives first, her driver unloading her minimalist luggage. The air is crisp, the lake perfectly still, reflecting autumn's fading golds. She stands at the threshold, remembering laughter and nights by that same waterline. Then Damian's car pulls up. The silence thickens. He steps out impeccably dressed, calm, and unreadable. Their eyes lock. "Still early," he says. "Still punctual," she replies. The exchange is civil on the surface, poisonous beneath. They're escorted inside by the PR coordinator, who senses the tension but says nothing. "You'll be staying in separate suites," she assures them. The relief is mutual and short-lived. A sudden thunderstorm traps everyone at the estate. Power flickers. The staff's cars can't leave due to a flooded road. For the weekend, it's just Damian, Elena, and a skeleton crew of two ghosts locked in the mansion they once called home. The first dinner is painfully formal. The clink of silverware fills the silence. Elena focuses on her plate, Damian watches her reflection in the wine glass. When she catches his gaze, her tone sharpens. "Don't look at me like that." "Like what?" "Like you miss me." He smirks. "You assume I stopped." The silence afterward is a heartbeat too long. Later that night, a flicker of nostalgia seeps through their defenses. She finds him in the kitchen, sleeves rolled up, making tea, something he used to do for her when she couldn't sleep. "You still drink chamomile?" he asks. She hesitates, then nods. He pours her a cup without comment, setting it on the counter. They don't touch, but the air hums between them. A framed photograph of them young, laughing on that same porch still hangs on the wall. Neither admits to leaving it there. The storm deepens. Thunder shakes the windows. They're forced to share space as they draft a joint statement for the Foundation. The tension builds, sarcasm turns to argument, argument turns to confession. "You think I walked away easily?" she snaps. "You did," he fires back. "I begged for you to listen. I didn't know how." The words hang between them, raw and true. For the first time, their anger sounds less like hate and more like heartbreak. A crack of thunder cuts the moment short. The lights flicker out. In the dark, their breathing sinks, a sound as intimate as any touch. Later, Elena lies awake in her room, listening to rain hammering the windows. From the other side of the wall, she hears Damian pacing. For the first time in months, she feels something other than anger, fear, longing, confusion. She whispers into the dark, "Don't make me remember." But she already does. Morning brings a fragile stillness. The storm has passed, but its echo lingers on muddy paths, dripping eaves, and two people who spent the night pretending not to think of each other. Elena finds Damian already working in the study, drafting a speech. Sunlight glances off his face, he looks both older and softer. For a heartbeat, she sees the man she fell in love with, the one who used to stay up with her planning their future. "Couldn't sleep?" she asks, voice cautious. "Didn't want to," he replies. Their eyes meet, unguarded for the first time in months. Something inside both of them shifts. Later that afternoon, Elena searches the guest suite for her missing phone charger and accidentally stumbles upon an old storage box labeled Ward Foundation Archives. Inside are early plans for the charity, their handwriting side by side on the first drafts, complete with doodles, jokes, and a note she'd written on the back of a napkin, whatever happens, this is ours. Beneath it, she finds a folder containing news articles and letters. Damian had quietly collected every initiative she'd launched after the divorce, every interview, every speech. He'd followed her work religiously. Thank you for watching till the end. I'm sure you enjoyed it. We've got plenty more amazing and captivating stories waiting for you. Just click on the video showing on your screen to enjoy.